What is going on, everyone? Tenha here. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at NAHIDA's constellations and her weapon refinement as well. I'm so happy these days because we finally got an interesting character that we can play around with. Before we get started, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel with notifications on, and leave a comment on whether if you got your NAHIDA or not. We have mentioned in the NAHIDA first impression video that we're going to be building her with EM, right? If you missed that, make sure you click on that. Let's take a look at the constellations. You'll be surprised. C1. It says when her Q is unleashed and the elemental types of the party members are being tabulated, the count will add 1 to the number of Pyro, Electro, and Hydro characters respectively. So you could possibly be using NAHIDA with Pyro, Electro, and Hydro characters, so you can get all those max bonus. To be honest, the damage difference wasn't that large, and I still think that NAHIDA at C0 is still really good. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to C2. And this is what makes everything really interesting. Opponents that are marked by Seeds of Skanda, which is her E, Burning, Bloom, Hyper Bloom, and Burgeon reaction damage they receive can score crit hits. They're not supposed to crit, but now they can crit. Crit rate and critical damage are fixed at 20% and 100% respectively. And then here, within 8 seconds of being affected by Quicken, Aggravate, Spread, defense is decreased by 30%. They're actually telling you to go for mixed elements team. You want Electro, you want Hydro, and then Pyro. I would say this is the best team ever. Well, so far, I would say. Take a picture. Okay. Now we get to do Bloom, right? Alright, so let me be honest. I thought it was gonna be super OP, but I can't really feel so much at C2. So although it looks really good, I would say the crit rate is kind of too low for us to actually feel the OP-ness of this. Because to be honest, I see too many numbers, and constellations are supposed to make you feel good. For example, C6 Eula, that big damage, we can feel the difference. But because we see a lot of small numbers popping out here and there, so I can't really tell if I actually crit it. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and move on to C3. This is her multiplier at level 6. And now, that's her multiplier at level 9. The difference is gonna be pretty huge, and I think it is actually worth it for us to crown her E and Q. And then here is C4. When 1, 2, 3, 4 or more nearby opponents are affected by all schemes to know, which is her E, NAHIDA's elemental mastery will be increased by 100 at 1, 120 at 2, 140 at 3, 160 for 4 or more. This is the Dendro DPS that I was kind of hoping for. And then, you know, usually when you build a character with EM, you don't crit, right? You just don't crit. Like, for example, Kazuha. Yes, he buffs up a lot of damage, but he himself cannot do much of a crit. All you see is like the throw damage, right? But this is just amazing. This is our effect right now. And this is the effect at level 9. And then we're gonna be looking at the grand final constellation. This is where I was like, oh my god, that is so freaking crazy. When NAHIDA hits an opponent affected by all schemes to know, her E, with normal or charge attack after unleashing Illusory Heart, that's her Q, she will use Tri-Karma Purification, Karmic Oblivion on this opponent and all connected opponents, dealing Dendro damage based on 200% of NAHIDA's attack and 400% of her elemental mastery. Damage dealt by this is considered elemental skill damage and can be triggered once every 0.2 seconds. And this effect can last up to 10 seconds and will be removed after NAHIDA has unleashed 6 instances of this bonus thing. Imagine how much damage you'd be doing. Oh my god, people are going to have so much fun with C6 NAHIDA. Okay. Okay, so it's not as OP as you think. But what if we change the way we built her? Okay, so our crit rate is 31% and critical damage is 163, right? Our elemental mastery is 676 and 91% Dendro damage bonus. Surely we will do more damage, right? Okay, alright. So when you have C6, you would definitely want to build her as a DPS. However, that is still not satisfying enough. So I still think that you should be going for EM build. Honestly, when you have C6 Nahida, you can do whatever you want. And lastly, we're going to make this weapon to R5 and see how it goes. Her damage bonus is now 139%. Oh my god.
Dare overstep your mortal authority?
70k. Alright, you guys ready for this showcase? Here we go.
A new rain outlines your fate.
I see everything.
I'm going in. Witness the power of God. Show them. Emerge.
Make yourself a move.
What? What?
Today?
What?
Oh, that's a lot of damage!
What? Are you guys looking at this?
Right here.
This is not acceptable. This is not acceptable.
Just leave her alone.
Rain cutter.
I'm done. I'm done. Nahida C6 is broken. At C6R5, she is probably one of the most broken character in Genshin Impact right now. She's a good team player. She creates too much damage now. And this is going to satisfy a lot of my fellow whales. If you guys found this video entertaining and helpful, let me know in the comment section. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel with notifications on. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.